They both started to get scared at the sound of Jungkook crying. Maybe he's hungry. I will bring his feeder. Take good care of him. This is his medicine, and I will tell you how to give it to him. She spoke while getting up, while they immediately left Jungkook in his lap, as he also fell silent in a second. As soon as he came into their lap, he started licking his chest. He was hungry. He wants my milk. They was about to remove his shirt, and Miss John came to him after making the feeder, and she explained it to him the whole method of making milk. While they understood a little, when they put the feeder in Jungkook's mouth, he became quiet and started drinking it. It was their first experience of handling a small child. Yes, they become a mother at the age of 16 of a child he didn't give birth to. His husband has a child from his first wife, whom they happily accepted because it was told that the reason behind this marriage was this kid. They forget everything and gave these children a mother love, and they was fond of children. He loved them very much, and Jungkook would be his son. He would call him Mama. This was giving Tae a pleasant feeling. Come on, he's asleep. Now put him on your shoulder and pat him so that his milk is digested, and then lay him in the crib. But don't be careless, not at all. Sometime when he fell asleep, his breath stopped. It better if he sleep on his back. So be careful all night. I'm going now. You also look at Jungkook. If you need something, then give me a call. Our room is in the next door. Okay, auntie. They nodded and patted Jungkook on the shoulder. They wanted to ask about Jungkook, but he couldn't find the courage. That's why he remained silent. And after she left, they glared around the entire room. There was a feeling arose in Taeyoung's heart, so it was decided. You were brought here as a nanny. A single tear fell for his eyes of 16-year-old Taeyong. It doesn't matter. I will become Jungkook's mother, right? He was sleeping and Tae was watching him. Laying him down on the bed, they picked up all the things and put them in the drawer. Going toward the cupboard, they took out a simple dress, and looking at Jungkook, he came close the door of the bathroom and came out in 10 minutes and went straight to Jungkook. They put his hand in front of his nose and started checking his breathing. Jungkook was sleeping peacefully. They sat down on the bed for a while and watching him. A sleeve was far away from his eyes. His attention was on Jungkook. What if he changed his position and his breath stopped? They sat like that for a long time. Now he was feeling sleepy. They carefully turned off the big light and turned on the small one, putting him on the bed with him. They made Jungkook lay down with him. They was looking at him and slowly closed his eyes. They was in a deep sleep when Jungkook crying woke him up. They opened his eyes, sat up, and turned on the lamp next to him. They got up and took him in his arm and held him to his chest. But he was crying. They didn't know what to do. Should he hold the baby or make the milk for him? They laid Jungkook on the bed and started making the milk for him. But in his hustle, the milk curtain fell down, and there was only a small amount of dry milk left. Taeyoung's eyes were filled with tears. They immediately put the milk in the feeder and gave it to Jungkook. He immediately stopped crying and tried to satisfy his hunger. Taeyoung's eyes were continuously shedding tears. Was the child is his responsibility only now? To become a mother. Where was his father? Taekook sang. It was 2 o'clock in the morning when Jungkook entered the mansion. He had been intentionally away from the house for the whole time. He couldn't accept this little boy as his wife. How would he face him? He slowly climbed the stair and opened the door to his room. Then seeing the scene in front of him made him stop. Jungkook had a feeder in his mouth. It had rolled to one side. He was now sleeping, while they was also sitting next to him. They didn't even realize that the baby had drank milk. On the other side, the entire box of the dry milk fell from the carpet, which made Jungkook angry. Jungkook slowly made forward, bent down, took Jungkook in his lap, held him in his chest, and started to test his milk. Holding him to his chest, he started circling the room from right to left. After he laid him on the bed, now turned toward Taeyoung. He was sitting leaning against the bed. His head was hanging on one side. At one point, Jungkook had wanted to wake Tae up and make him clean up all the mess he had made. But then, for some reason, he stopped and quickly took his comfortable suit from the cupboard and entered the bathroom. He took a shower and came out. They were still sleeping in the same position. Jungkook dried his hair and came to his place, lay down, opened the comforter, and covered himself. Then he looked at Taeyoung, who was lying next to the bed crown. Jungkook shook his head in denial. He pulled Taeyoung by his arm and slowly lowered him onto the pillow and covered him with the comforter. They moved a little in his sleep, but then the next moment he fell into a deep sleep, while sleeping was far away from Jungkook's side. Jungkook, you love me this much. You gave me this diamond set and this mansion. I didn't deserve all this, but your love had bought me. Remember Sana's word? Jungkook closed his eyes tightly. You really didn't deserve it all, Sana. Jungkook turned toward Taeyoung. He looked very innocent in his sleep. No, they're all same. Whenever they gave a chance, they will show their true color. Jungkook was thinking with hatred and anger, unaware of the coming time, that the boy he was going to test, for this boy he was going to pass the test himself. How is this possible? How can Jungkook get married? Are you lying? As soon as Sana came to know about Jungkook's marriage, she got angry. This is the truth, darling. Now he's not sitting around waiting for you, even though he has already divorced you. Impossible. Jungkook's love was not a house of sand that it would break apart at the slight of wind. He loved me like a madman. Kai stood up, put his hand in his pocket, and was looking at Sana from head to toe with deep eyes. Can I ask you something? Do you really think he was madly in love with you? Sana paused his lips and looked at him. I think Jungkook didn't even love you. Otherwise, a man who loves a woman never leave her for another man. He killed her with his life. But it doesn't let her become the decoration of another man's bed.